Warning, the stories you're about to hear are detailed accounts of shenanigans, pranks, and some mistakes that are meant to replicate the sort of discussions that veterans have when they reunite over a cold beverage and do not depict the professional daily actions of the military at large. We hope to make you laugh, but not to disrespect our proud men and women in uniform. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Cammo Comedy, where we take a humorous look at the lighter side of military service. We got a big show for you today, but before we jump into it, if you like what we're doing here, give us a subscribe, give us a follow, whatever they call it on your podcasting platform. And while you're at it, give us a 5-star rating, write us a review, as that makes us more relevant in the algorithm and boosts the overall visibility of the show. But word-of-mouth advertising is just so powerful, so if you tell some friends, I will love you forever. Okay, let's jump into the show. I am your host, Aaron Wolf. Joining me today is call sign Cheeks. Always a blast when you hear Cheeks. Thanks for coming back. You know I love you. Fuck me, though.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck me.
You didn't even let me say thank you for being here. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And spread cheeks, not hate.
Spread cheeks, not hate. So check this out, man. I got one of the greatest stories of all time for you. But I can't oversell this, but it's going to change your life.
Okay.
No, it won't.
Wow.
Anyway. So it's important to set the table here and understand what a contractor gate is when you're talking about a military base. So any number of ways that they can control traffic. Sometimes bases will have one point of entries that can handle trucks, cars, everything. They're just divided up into different lanes. Other times it's completely different gates. You have one gate that'll handle like regular car and truck traffic, and then another gate far away that'll control semis. It just kind of depends on the base. All right, so this takes place at a contractor gate.
Okay.
And they have on it what they know as a ramming vehicle, which all you really need to know about this is it's just an additional block for the road.
Okay.
If anything happens and they just need to block off the road, emergency or something like that,
shit in the way.
They got a heavy vehicle that they can just pull across the road. Boom. Blocked. So it's also important to note that there is one core guy that typically works at this contractor gate. We'll call him Benji.
Benji sounds like a dick.
Benji. He works the contractor lane, and apparently he is a bit of a dick, right? So I don't know.
Perfect.
So Benji was out for the day, so they call in a couple other guys, and they say, hey, you just need to work the contractor lane for today. No big deal. So they do it. Don't think anything of it. It's a fairly uneventful day, so they go home.
Yeah.
Right? Night shift, day shift, they come back. They're like, hey, guys, we need you to go see the chief.
Oh, nobody ever wants to hear that.
Like, oh, fuck, okay. So they go in there, sit down. Chief's like, you better stand up for this, boys.
Oh, no. He's got a voice.
Yeah, he's got a voice. So saying, we just need to find out why you boys left that gate a mess.
Oh, no.
These two guys are like, what are you talking about? Like, we didn't.
I'm assuming these guys are like lower enlisted.
Yeah, lower enlisted guys, chief, top of the food chain in terms of enlisted guys. So they're saying nothing happened yesterday. Like we came in, we worked the gate, nothing happened. Like, what are you talking about a mess? Like, did we leave like a newspaper out or something like that? He's like, we need to know why you guys smeared Taco Bell all over that truck.
What the fuck?
Apparently somebody had just absolutely destroyed the interior of this truck with Taco Bells and then slammed a bean burrito down the gear shifter, and it was winter, so all the shit froze solid. So it was really difficult to clean up.
And this is the inside of the truck?
The inside of the truck.
No. So you can't just run it through a car wash?
No, and I'm sure it was a pain in the ass to clean, and understandably, leadership is pissed about this because this is what you would call self-inflicted, right? Like, this is a problem that didn't need to exist, but it exists, and they have to actually dedicate time and attention and probably some money to fucking fix it, right?
Yeah.
So the chief is like, all right, boys, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to go outside and get your story straight. You come back in and tell me what happened yesterday. And the guys are like, listen, we don't need 5 minutes. Like, we know that we didn't do anything. And the chief's like, we got an eyeball witness that places you at Taco Bell yesterday on the day of the crime.
Fucking eyeball witness.
Something like that.
Fucked.
Yes. And so they're like, we're just going to get fucked for this. Because a lot of times what happens in the military is even if it looks like you did something, it's your fault.
Fact.
Right? So
no sympathy for anything.
These guys are looking at each other and saying, like, we know we didn't do anything. But, like, is there any way to freaking prove this?
Right.
Right? So there's no way to prove it. Now, this chief at least he had the foresight to realize, like, okay, we've had a day shift, we've had a night shift, and these guys are back.
Yeah.
So it could have been our night shift guys.
Right.
So they found out, like, who was working. They kind of questioned some people. They brought one guy in particular, and they said, we just need to know what happened last night. And this one guy in particular was like, nothing happened, you know? And so they're like, okay, wasn't you. These guys obviously were stationed there that day, so it's more likely that they did it. They're going to be the ones holding the bag.
Fucking night shifters.
Fucking night shifters.
Savages.
Right? So throughout the course of the next day, this guy is bragging about how he did it and how he doesn't like the guy that works the gate typically. So he was having like a petty revenge and getting back at him. So he gets called into the chief's office, right? These other two guys, they've been sent on their way and they're figuring out what they're going to do with him. But in the course of that, this other guy that works night shift gets called back in. He's like, listen, I'm dragging these two young airmen over the coals over here because you didn't tell me that you did it. And he looks at him and he's like, well, Chief, you didn't ask me if I did it. You just asked me what happened last night.
What a
right? So he was being very technical. One might even say that he was fucking lying.
Yeah.
But eventually he comes clean. And then they had to get another senior enlisted guy, pull these two in and say, hey, we're not going to get into a lot of details, but we figured out somebody else is responsible for this, so you guys are off the hook. Thank God, because how many times does it happen that you're just going to take the rap for somebody else's bullshit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I imagine this guy coming in, finding frozen Taco Bell just smeared all over in a frozen bean burrito down the gear shifter. How amazing is that?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Catching heat for other people's bullshit, man.
Yeah. A lot of fat guys like Taco Bell, don't they?
Oh, fat guys. Okay, so I got one for you. This is a basic training story.
Basic training stories are the best.
They are hands down my favorite. Hands down my favorite. So this is actually one of my stories. So I'm down at Fort Benning, Georgia. I was in the Army Infantry. And drill sergeants down. This is before females were allowed in the military, or before females were allowed in the infantry.
Gotcha.
Okay. So our drill sergeants were allowed to say and do essentially whatever the fuck they wanted. Right. Okay. And when I went through, it's still the times of, like, we put hands on people. Yeah. Drill sergeants. Okay. So this is in our little reception area before we actually go to our drill sergeant unit. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all like giddy, hee hee, ha ha. We're not soldiers yet, right? We're just fuck sticks in uniforms.
Yeah.
All right. We're standing in this gaggle fuck of a formation. We're not really in any ranks of any kind. And
right.
I don't know, 250 meters out, the drill sergeant's walking by and he stops dead in his tracks. His head snaps to the left.
Boom.
Looks right at us. We're like, hey guys, shut the fuck up. The guys, shut up. Everybody shut up. Shut the fuck up. We snap to parade arrest. We freeze. Like, oh my God, what's going to happen? This dude makes a beeline straight for us. There's like 150 of us here in this fucked up formation, right? He makes a beeline for us, stops at the front of the formation, calls us all to attention, starts walking up and down the ranks, okay? And it's just the heel stepping, right? Bam, bam. You can hear him walking, and it's super intimidating, head and eyes straight forward. This drill sergeant like walks right by me and stops. He's standing right in front of the dude to my left.
Okay.
Drill sergeant makes a left face. His brown round is right there at this dude's hat. Like right there, right? You know how they talk and it like pokes you in the head and they spit on you and shit? It's right there.
And they do that shit on purpose too, don't they?
Oh, for sure.
Intimidation.
Yes. And this is just in the corner of my eye right here, my periffs, okay?
My periffs.
In my periffs.
All right.
This drill sergeant looks this soldier up and down.
Oh, no.
What's under your shirt, Private? Drill sergeant, nothing, drill sergeant? Private, what the fuck is under your shirt? Drill sergeant, there's nothing under my shirt, drill sergeant. Bullshit, Private. I'm gonna ask you one more fucking time. What is under your shirt?
Yeah.
My stomach. Holy shit, did you eat your family?
Oh, no.
150 people erupt in laughter at this poor fat bastard who didn't meet any of the PT standards at all. Oh, God, yeah.
Sucks to be that guy.
That poor fella, man.
Oh, did he do a good job in basic training?
Yeah,
right.
So he did until the last PT test, which he still failed, and then lied about it and got kicked out.
Come on, dude. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, couldn't make it.
So, all right, you ready for my next story?
Yeah.
All right, so this one is an Air Force story, and it takes place in Afghanistan, right? And it's a QRF team, or Quick Reaction Force, and they're pulling base security, right? So, and all this takes place in an up-armored vehicle. and it's in the middle of an attack on the base. So you got a rocket attack, you got incoming mortars, things of that nature, and they're being directed over to where they assume that they're taking fire from, if that makes any sense.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
So the truck commander, it is the guy in the front passenger seat. It's not his first rodeo. He's been on multiple deployments. The driver, he's fairly new. It's his first deployment. They've only been in country for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then the guy in the back, it's not his first rodeo either.
So I imagine this is the driver's like first react to contact of some kind.
Yes. So the truck commander's like, hey, we're getting directed over here. Start going off in this direction, right? So he's driving. And then the truck commander realizes that they're going 10 miles per hour.
During a rocket attack?
Yes. And he looks over. He's like, hey, man, we're in the middle of an attack here. Go faster. And the truck driver goes, well, 10 miles per hour is the posted speed limit. He's like, bombs are coming from the sky. Go fucking faster, right? So the truck driver kicks it up to 15 miles per hour.
All right.
Right? And
speed demon.
So the truck commander's like, okay, hey, look, man, good job, but like bombs are coming out of the sky right now. Go fucking faster, right? And so then he kicks it up to 55 miles an hour.
There we
right?
go.
And
yeah.
they're going full on assault where they assume that they're taking action.
Driving with a purpose now.
Exactly. So they're asking the guy in the back who's supposed to be running their thermal system and all that, like, hey, what are we looking at? And he's just like, yeah, you guys are good. Keep going straight. And off in the distance, they see this red light. And they're like, what the fuck is this red light? We can't really make, heads or tails out of it. This is at nighttime, so everything's blacked out. They can't really see. Red light's starting to get a little bit bigger. The more senior guy, the truck commander, is like, hey, go right, turn right now, right? It takes them a little bit. Finally, they turn at the last minute, and all of a sudden they hear like boom, 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 something that sounds almost like skipping blades of a helicopter off the front end of their freaking up-armored truck, right? And what it turns out was, during the chaos of this attack on the base, one of the Afghani pilots who was piloting that helicopter just abandoned ship and just ran off to a bunker or something like that and left it running right there. And that was the dome light. The red light was the dome light. So had they not moved, that could have been a really bad situation.
I imagine going...
Close enough call as it was.
Yeah.
But it turns out the guy in the back wasn't as senior at running these thermals as they had originally thought. So, like, I don't know if he knew what he was looking at, or if there was a blackout or some kind of.
If they were even on.
Right, if they were even on. But yeah, you should be able to see a Black Hawk helicopter with some thermals. That's for damn sure.
I imagine going 55 miles an hour, just haul-assing down like a taxiway, and then having to swerve last minute.
Yeah, those things are heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
That would be like...
They're not nimble.
No,
I
not at
imagine
all.
the tilt meter was probably maxed out on that truck.
One could assume for sure, man. But going the speed limit under an attack, somebody's got to admire that.
Hey,
attention
the rules,
to detail.
Man. Follow the rules.
Yeah, we're not going to be dangerous here during the assault on the base.
Too funny.
But yeah,
that's fun. That's like the funniest people I think I've ever met in the military. Probably supply folks.
Sure.
The guys that are in there and handling all the millions and millions of stuff. Like they're always characters.
Sure.
All right. This story comes from somebody who was going in, meeting up one of the supply sergeants, and as he walks in, this is during like the COVID time and the pandemic, everybody's wearing masks and stuff, right?
Right.
Well, he walks in, and this supply sergeant is knuckle deep in his anus, okay? Back is arched on his tiptoes like a ballerina, right?
All right.
Walking around. I don't know what this guy was trying to do, but the way it was described is that this dude is just digging and digging and digging.
On his tiptoes.
Okay,
so fingers, his hand is in his pants?
In his pants, yes.
Or outside of the
pants? No. This is inside the pants, yes.
Back arched on his tiptoes.
Correct. He's
fucking getting in there.
Pulling something out of his large intestine.
Oh my God.
Okay. As soon as this guy's done, pulls his hand out, immediately hand goes straight to the mask, right where his nose and mouth is, and he adjusts it. Right.
Oh, I bet you he sniffed it.
That was on purpose. There was for sure.
This guy has got some issues. He didn't even care that anybody was watching. He's like, fuck it, man. I got to take care of some business. Here we go.
That was, I think, the most disturbing part of the story is that it wasn't like you turn the corner and you see this happen, and dude is right there behind the counter just fingering and inside of his pants into his colon and then adjusts his mask. All right, what can I help you with?
Hey, what's going on, man? We're all about health and safety here.
Yeah, let me go touch all your stuff now.
Poop fingers that I'm going to go get. Like, I wonder if that guy was like, hey, could you go wash your hands, man? This is fucking disgusting. You're getting ready to issue me some stuff.
Yeah. Here, let me put my fingers on your gas mask.
Ew, that's nasty. Not everybody is that nasty.
Always the penis.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Cammo Comedy Show Podcast. If you like what we're doing here and you want to participate in this community, there are many different ways that you can contribute. First and foremost, tell somebody about the show. Word of mouth advertising is very powerful, and we really appreciate you for helping us out. If you have any funny military stories of your own or know somebody who does, with their permission, of course, you can contribute those stories via email at stories@cammocomedy.com. That's stories, STORIES, at CAMMOCOMEDY.com. Or if you're not too good at the internets, drop us a voicemail at area code 531-222-6146. That's area code 531-222-6146. That's right, we're giving away our phone number. We want funny military stories from all eras. So if you're not from a generation that's heavily online, we don't want there to be a barrier for participation. We have a lot of big plans for this show and building this community to support veterans. We will announce here soon, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to go have a nice spicy bowl of chili. Later.